Thank you. Okay, I'll start then because I'm ready. Okay, so this is going to be something that will probably divide the audience. Who likes Doctor Who and who really hates it? God, you're all really neutral. No one knows what's the song. Hands up if you like Doctor Who. Yeah, hands up if you hate Doctor Who. And following Ivor's lead, hands up if you don't give a toss. Okay, I'm not a Whovian, so somebody asked me the other day, said, are you a real Whovian if you're going to talk about Doctor Who? And I'm not really. I can't tell you what some of the people are, and some of the wobbly monsters from the 70s and 60s. I'm not really that interested. What I like is kind of the Britishness of Doctor Who. For instance, all these people, I mean, these aren't spacemen or people who can rule the galaxy. We're not very American. So the great thing about Doctor Who is he never shoots anybody. He never comes in and blows everyone up and suddenly saves the day by a massive atomic explosion. And has loads of people and they're all high-fiving and there's lots of whooping and every now and again he throws in a kind of a French phrase like Allons-y, which is my favourite one. Who in the audience has got a favourite Doctor Who? Anybody? And who's your favourite Doctor Who?
David Tennant.
David Tennant. Any rounds on David Tennant?
John Petty.
Patrick Troughton. Blind enough in your age. But I bet when people choose their doctor, and because there are so many people have their own one, it's generally when. How old were you, sir, when you chose Patrick Troughton? But how old were you? Just a clue. Go on, 8 and 9, 12ish. It's kind of that phase where you get kind of fixated, and it's probably because these kind of English, they're just gentlemen, they don't really worry about anything. As I said, they have no guns. What they do have, generally, is one of these monkeys. stolen from my 8-year-old. But this is for the uninitiated, this is a sonic screwdriver, which does, in fact, bugger all. Because all the Doctor does is he wanders around and he points at people and he might press some of the buttons or something like that to kind of make it fizz and something. And then he'll look at it inquisitively and go, it's calculated the mass acceleration of this Dalek, and with a few more twists and turns that he'll explode any minute. But in reality, it does nothing. In fact, one of the things it really doesn't do is it doesn't work on wood. I don't know. So if the Daleks, now that they can actually fly so they can get upstairs and things, which was always a really big foible for the Daleks, not getting upstairs they were never going to master the universe that way, were they? They can now fly. But what in the last episode, actually, which was the Day of the Doctor one, was they sent the Cybermen created a wooden Cyberman so it could get through, and the sonic screwdriver would do nothing. I don't know. It's very English, as is the TARDIS. Now, has anyone ever been to Harrogate? Well, just outside Harrogate, not the wrong place actually, it's not Harrogate, it's Wetherby I meant, because in Wetherby, as you drive past the police station, can anyone know what's there? It's a TARDIS. TARDIS sat out there parked in there, and what the police should do really is kind of move it every couple of months just to freak people like, yeah, kind of it's arrived and it's gone. So I really have a passion for Doctor Who, but it's not the geeky kind of thing. I just love the stories, and I love the sense of disbelief and the fact that anything can happen, and all the, to quote David Tennant, I'm quoting the right doctor here, somebody's going to call me for this, all the timey-wimey stuff where there's all the physics and Einstein gets bent, and people don't really care, which is why you can have an episode where all three doctors are all in the same place, all solving the same problem, and all three can eat each other out. There are also great things like the Ood. The Ood is my favourite alien, and the Ood looks really horrible. Actually, they're really nice. It's just the horrible human race remove their brains. They're a race who have two brains. One brain is in their hand, and the other one is in their head, which stops them being aggressive, because they can't attack anyone, because they can't put their brain down. But the horrible humans decide that, well, we can remove the brain and make it some sort of communicator, so they can be our slaves. Oh, lovely. So the Doctor rescues the whole of the Ood nation. This is Davros, not Davos, although they're both kind of evil in their own little way. He's the leader of the Daleks, or was in the 70s. I think they kind of parked him. He's not quite technological enough. He's basically a guy in a trolley. This is the face of Bo, and there are lots of complicated things involving what's his name? Jack Harkness. See, some people are actually really big fans, and this could be Captain Jack, but it's never fully explained. Again, it leaves everything very ambiguous. And basically, to come back to what the ubiquitous part of Doctor Who is, the TARDIS, which is bigger on the inside. It changes every now and again. It can do all sorts of things. It auto translates things. It just arrives. It makes a really nice whooshing sound. Basically, the Doctor over the last 50 years has made a huge impact on British society and culture in general, even spawning a really bad record, which I actually love, which is called Doctor and the TARDIS by the KLF. If you get a chance, please listen to it. Thank you.